Hello,
My name's Iona.
I'm Sharon.
And she's Frankie.
Welcome back to our video. This is our channel about the challenges and projects and things that we set for ourselves and each other. Right, so we normally, oh my god, do we do this every week? I don't think we do. Let's just go.
Okay.
We've had dinner. It's Thursday, we've had dinner.
Remind me of the agenda. Yes, we've had dinner.
We're going to talk about what we have for dinner. We're going to talk about what we've been sewing.
I finished something.
Yes, not for dinner. Oh, were you?
Well, I did finish for
Yeah, we did
oh
finish
my
dinner
god,
stuff.
dinner.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with the starter. Who did the starter?
I did the starter. So, this is, so at last week's video.
Oh,
we
yes,
did the
that's
things.
right.
I drew an Yves Saint Laurent themed dessert, but during the week, there was some trades happening on the fly. So I ended up doing a starter for Yves Saint Laurent, which was actually quite hard because I didn't want to do cheese and crackers. So, I went to the supermarket. And
I'm so glad you didn't do a baguette. I was a bit worried about
I
it.
did actually have baguettes in my hand at one point because I was going to do bread and pate, but then I can't do pate. I looked at the ingredients and went, no, I can't do it. So then I got some beetroot dip because it was red, and Yves Saint Laurent is famous for red lipstick and red things. So cherry tomatoes, and then I got some other dips and some crackers, and it looked empty without cheese, so I got some cheese. So we had cheese and crackers and dips.
That's pretty good.
And we got some wine that was, I think it was called Elephant Hill, but it was called La Font.
Oh, yeah, something.
La Font. So fake French, which works for me. So there was a starter.
And I did the main, and I had red as my theme, and so sorry, I feel really self-conscious, but and it'll become obvious why. So I made tomato soup, so from scratch. So and it rivaled anything I would have gotten out of a packet.
That's
So
good.
charred all the peppers and stuff in it, so it was cool. But I also made garlic bread to go alongside it. And I've been watching all these people on the internet, the nonchalant, throw everything around like it's chaos type that give me conniptions. But anyway, so I had to go roasting garlic. But then later on, I saw a video from the other type of content creator, because you either get the nonchalant, everything's really cool and noisy and slurpy, and or the really pedantic ones, or the pianos playing some drifty sort of music, and they're all in their cottagecore dresses and everything's really tidy. Anyway, the really tidy ones made it very clear that they only roasted 2 bulbs of garlic for what they were doing, and I roasted 7 bulbs of garlic, so the house smells absolutely awful, but at least we won't get attacked by vampires. And now I'm self-conscious because I'm sure I'm breathing it.
I think maybe because you were cooking it, you can smell it more.
Yeah.
When I came in here, I didn't smell garlic.
No, well, I smelled it in my room, and then went dashing around with the air freshener. Garlic, yeah.
Doesn't smell to me. So,
roasted garlic when it's mashed up in a paste and a spread, it's nice, but it's potent. We probably needed cheese or something on top of that bread, actually.
there was cheese on the bread.
No, there wasn't. That was all garlic. That was garlic and olive
I
oil.
couldn't really taste the cheese again.
Garlic and olive oil spread onto bread.
It was garlicky, but it was not. I like the soup. I've been craving tomato soup all winter and not really got around to having it, so it was quite nice, in my opinion.
Very potent. There was no added sugar, very little added to it. Basil and carrots.
And then for dessert, in the West Swapsy Steaks,
Oh, yes.
so the nephew he drew dessert with a theme of, he got the starter originally,
Yeah.
theme of Real Housewives, but he doesn't really know what Real Housewives is. So he wanted to make an apple crumble or apple pie. So we did a swap, and he did dessert of apple crumble / pie. It was meant to be an apple crumble, but the crumble was a biscuit base, so now we're not sure what to call it. But there's a photo. And it was apple and crust and ice cream.
He's never stingy about the ice cream. He always buys that good stuff, Carpety.
So that was our dinner. Okay.
There was some sort of singing party. Remember earlier tonight when I said I've really got to stop being mean about her upstairs because she's up late in her kitchen, really late running appliances. But then it dawned on me this morning that at about 4 o'clock in the morning I cook eggs for Jack and I clean at the same time. And today I dropped some stuff on the floor and thought, like a big wooden chopping board, and I thought, I'm probably just as bad. But now,
I think like noisy upstairs is different from noisy downstairs.
Yeah.
But that's fine. They're just singing, so.
That's right. Last time they conked
Golden
up by
Girls.
about 8. Yeah. Is it?
Well, thank you for being a friend. Is it Golden Girls?
Oh, is it?
Anyway.
I've been watching heaps of Golden Girls lately.
Okay. So, okay. What are you wearing?
Oh, well, speaking of Golden Girls. It's Carly Simon, by the way, that song. It was the theme for Golden Girls, but it's Carly Simon singing. So, anyway, she also did the theme for Gilmore Girls.
What are you wearing on top of it?
I'm wearing my patchwork, my latest patchwork of remnants. And now that I've got this out, I can move on to the polka dot thing because I've finally got it done. So,
Oh, we've got a photo because you put it on Facebook.
yeah, and so I've experimented with the stripes of that velvet and had to make some wee adjustments to the design principle because I ran out of the purple. But anyway, so it's cool, but it's a totally different shape to what it was meant to be because I finished the panels and I got them finished out. And there's a little part of me that goes, I don't really want to waste any of the fabric because it's you know, still resource, it's all thread and stuff in there. But actually, I've been watching a lot of Golden Girls reels on Facebook, and so I put this top together with the collar, and when I put it on, I thought, oh, you know what, Dorothy would wear this, and that's why the design decisions changed. Yeah, it was going to be a sportier little, but it's ended up quite a drapey sort of throw it on and eat cheesecake with your girlfriends kind of thing, and a touch of velvet helps. I kind of don't mind it.
I like it.
And the glasses work with it. That whole notion. So it's really comfy and it's marginally stylish. So it's just chuck on with jeans to go to the supermarket kind of thing. So yeah, so that's what I'm wearing. Oh, jeans. Jeans and t-shirt, pretty.
I am wearing my Yves Saint Laurent inspired outfit. So in Gemini, my AI styling tool called Mary, I asked for an outfit from my wardrobe that would suit an Yves Saint Laurent themed dinner party.
Yeah.
And it gave me 5 suggestions because I asked for 5 outfits. Most of them were black on black, but this one it's from the, I think it was that May, April, I don't know.
Yeah.
The Otago challenge box. So this was the top that I made. So I wanted to wear it for a couple of reasons because Yves Saint Laurent, Gemini said, and when I made it, I'm still not quite convinced I like it. So I thought I'd give it another whirl and just see how I feel about it. I still don't know. But then I've got my pants on. Can't see, but I've got a photo.
You got your pants.
Got my pants on from last week with the buttons. So I moved the buttons.
Finish that statement.
I moved the buttons to see if that would make them a little bit more comfortable, and it has actually made them a bit more comfortable. They still feel like they're too big, but they're less too big than they were. So, so I really like the pants. And I've got a blazer that I made, but I don't have any photos of that, so you don't need to really know about that. Anyway, so that was what I wore from my Gemini styling tool.
I don't see why you can't like that blouse. I really like that blouse, which is probably why you don't like it, because it's definitely more my...
Just doesn't feel, maybe it just doesn't feel, I feel, because felt overdressed at work today. Just too much. But I did have my hair out, and I was like all glam with my hair out, and then went out lunchtime and I couldn't see anything, so I had to tie it up. Anyway, I did finish sewing on my undies. That was actually a bit of a success. So I've become obsessed with sewing up the scraps. So when I make stuff and I've got leftovers, so I've made 4 pairs of undies just with scrap elastic. So they're comfy and they're good, and I will make more, but I'll try and have matching elastic in the next line. My partner thinks it's hilarious that I've made undies. And then I'm in the process of making a bag, but it started out being one bag and now it's kind of morphed into another sort of bag, and it's just... I'm not doing very good at just kind of hacking it together because it's getting more and more elaborate. And I think the problem is I actually don't need a bag. So I keep putting all these pockets in it because it'll be useful. But I don't know for what, because I don't really need one. But, And then I've got a plan. So from the blazer and the blazer that I wore to WOW on Friday, there's about 1 metre left of both of those fabrics. So I'm going to try and make some shorts that match.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've got a pattern all out. It's a Vogue pattern for shorts. So I might see if I've got enough of the leftover fabrics for shorts. Yeah, and that's my current plan. But nothing's urgent. I keep maybe finishing this bag because it's starting to bother me.
My next plan is the bow tie pants, which Yeah, again, it'll take a couple of hours to do. Only a couple of hours to do. I just have to change the thread on the overlocker. But I think that was the holder really, because
2 hours to make the pants, 2 to 3 weeks to change the overlocker thread.
only because this one's been done with white overlocker thread, and it shouldn't really matter because this is meant to use up leftovers, so it shouldn't actually matter. It never matters what colour cotton I use or anything.
Yeah.
On them, but I
like
just
my
couldn't
bag.
get my head around changing it halfway through. So
My bag is doing great with like using up leftover threads and leftover bobbins for my bag, so none of it really matches, but doesn't matter. And then I had a real issue with it picking a lining fabric because I needed lining for my bag. Picking the lining fabric because anyway, nobody cares.
that's it. Well,
My bag.
it's always hard though because you know, you get a stash of fabrics together, and I reckon the stash exists because once you fall in love with a fabric, it's a bit like you can't have your cake and eat it too. If you sew that fabric into something, you can't then have the fabric as well, and so you know.
It's like those people that have like a beautiful garden of flowers and then they cut the flowers to put them in a vase and those flowers are going to die.
Yeah.
So our fabric dies as soon as you cut it.
Perversions of life, I suppose. And so you sit here and you go, oh, those fabrics, and they're all being wasted because they're not being used, but I can't bear to part with them. So, you know.
So on Saturday,
Oh, yes.
we did a big walk. So we went to
It
Island
was
Bay
awesome.
on the bus, and then we walked down to Ofido Bay, which was that's a quite gentle, ladylike walk. And then we up over Happy Valley Road, and then up Ofido Valley. I think I said about 4 times up there, walking up that road that we're nearly there, because I needed encouragement. I was like, I was so tired.
I know,
We also went to Wow on Friday nights. It was a late night on Friday, early morning on Saturday.
Quite a lot of drinking last week too, and so Saturday, I was mostly just dehydrated and trying really hard not to drink all of the drink at once, because once you do that, you end up with a whole bunch of other problems. So
I just woke up tired, and I was convinced myself I was tired. And I was also convinced that you wouldn't really want to do it, so I can't believe we're walking up this hill.
I really I kind of liked it until you kept saying that we're nearly there, and then you were looking at the blue dot, and I was thinking, when the third time you said it, I said, that was the fucking blue dot, we're nearly there, you don't have a fucking clue. I was thinking in my head, and then I had to take a deep breath and count to 10, because we walked past where the lawnmower was abandoned, and we were coming on that. And then you said, we're nearly there, and and we were walking right next to a stream. I noticed by where that lawnmower was there was a bank of trees, and I thought, we went over that little bridge that was under construction. I was like, I could just topple over, and then I thought, but there wouldn't be much point in that because I'd still have to keep on walking to get to the end.
Oh, it's so bad. And then we got to the top of the hill, and we had to go down the hill, and then the downhill took just as long. So it was a big, long walk.
And then where did we end up, Sharon? Where did we end up? In Brooklyn. So, remember?
Yeah.
And so we get to this end of the longest thing, and I think I saw the service station first and realised where we were in Brooklyn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uphill.
Yeah, and then we had to go
and then a whole lot of downhill. Yeah. It was that moment I panicked, because at that moment I thought you were going to try and drag me up that way, but
no, I was done like literally, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a long walk. Anyway.
I didn't mind the walk down from Brooklyn. I quite liked that. It was quite a nice saunter, but
didn't mind. Well, it was long. The whole thing was quite long. Anyway, it's fine.
So much diversity though. In 2 hours of walking around the city, we started with coastal, and it wasn't even the same coastal. There was the rugged coast, and then there was the urban sort of built up bays, and then we went into rural town where that family had just crossed the street because they'd just gone and played, used the playground for some
horses in a paddock.
Yeah, horses around, and then we got into the outskirts of a suburb, and then all of a sudden we're in Brooklyn, and walking down the side of Central Park, so it's like bush-like. There's trees,
and go right down Willow Street because somebody needed to use the bathroom. You had to go and find a toilet.
I know, and I didn't even drink all my drink at once.
Anyway, so we
I drank it all day.
So this Saturday we're doing a suburb called Pipatia, and I didn't even realise Pipatia was a suburb. So we'll do that. We'll do a walk around. I think pictures will be a bit. It might be alright because there'll be some government buildings. But anyway,
It's just that we're a bit jaded. We live around this area, right? So,
yeah, I didn't
Living
realise
with
Puppeteer was a suburb, and I still don't think it should be. Anyway.
Well, we'll just cover the streets off once, get them crossed off on the map, and it'll be good.
So usually on a Saturday I go home, and on Saturday or Sunday I get my map out with my pen and I trace off all the steps, all the streets that we've done. And it's usually quite disappointing because on the map we've done a whole bunch and it's a big chunk, and then you put it onto the big map and it's tiny. But this Sunday when I was, because it was a long straight walk, so we crossed off quite a few roads, and I was like, actually that does make a difference. Anyway,
it's always fun. It's always enjoyable. Although this week I'm punishing myself a wee bit because I know Puppeteer is probably going to be a little bit easy. So yeah, so that's what I did. I'm not convinced I did only one weight session today because I'm so exhausted right now. That like I've been doing the full weights and calisthenics stuff that I normally do in the morning before Jack leaves, or just after Jack leaves work, and so but on rainy days it's a wee bit different because on rainy days I do that because I'm not likely to get out for a walk. Today I walked around to Obey and I did a full set of weights and a full set of, I call it calisthenics, there's probably another word for it, it's sort of a yoga kind of thing, but I said, no, I'm really tired.
Oh, okay.
A little bit sore.
You quickly do unboxing of the Turquoise
Before
box,
I start
then we can,
nodding off,
yeah. So
and then we can move on.
we have it because I finished my challenge. I don't really know why. It's the end of the month, last Thursday of the month. We do the box. So we've got a new box for Turquoise. This was from the Turquoise dinner a while ago.
Oh, I love that. Oh, sorry.
That's the closest I could find to turquoise. Turns out I don't really know what colour turquoise is, so it's been an
No, we
interesting...
gathered that.
That's just a bag something came in, and I thought I'll just reuse it because it was useful.
So we have, birch berry pins. Oh, turquoise buttons. Toys. I think I would a larger set of the same ones, so it's slightly larger, so that could be fun. Oh, another set. Oh. And turquoise thread, which is that German...
Yeah, it's Metla.
Metla?
Meta? Metla? Okay.
Metla or
Oh, we did this last time. I don't know if it's Meta or Metla. But again, I chose this thread. So I went into town to get the thread, and I went prepared with a sample of the fabric.
It's made in China. Sorry, and it is Metla. Sorry.
Just a little snip of the fabric, and I put it in my handbag, and when I went into the shop, I couldn't find the little snippet of fabric. So the thread matching to the fabric has been a complete guess.
Oh, okay. So
No, that's okay.
that is cool. Revolution lip contour. Oh, look, it tells you how to use it, Sharon, on the back. Did you notice that?
I haven't looked at mine yet. But...
Oh, yes. Well,
Oh,
this
yeah,
one, you can't carry this in your
know.
pocket because it's got more than one component. And so...
That was still in my pocket.
And so it is... Oh, man, it's probably the colour I was looking for today, actually. I had so much trouble finding today. Oh, yeah, cool. Oh, I should... Oh, hang on 1 second. I don't know what I'm doing. This is what... There'll be some editing, won't there?
Maybe.
Going on. Okay, and so why? What? Ultra. Okay. Contour, highlight. I don't know what they mean by highlight. So the lipstick is like this, and it's a matte formula, and it goes, and it is that colour.
And it's got a pencil to do something with it as well.
Yes, so that's what you're supposed to contour with. But that's what all the hip hop girls do. You know, they do the hard line around.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
not sure.
Good at colouring in. I was never very good at colouring in. So.
And they call it overlining. I don't really understand why you'd want to do that. But, I shouldn't have done that because it just dawned on me that the whole point is the fabric, and so now I've covered myself in lipstick. And oh my gosh!
This is our turquoise fabric. It was quite hard to find. I did a lot of Googling and searching for turquoise fabric, And first of all, I need to learn how to spell turquoise. And then wasn't that much available. So this is actually from Spotlight.
Oh my gosh. That is something.
It's a cotton drill. I thought it was going to be heavier than it is. So, because I thought, when I was selecting it, I thought, because I always, it's all about me. So I'll make a jacket out of that. But I don't think it's jacket weight. I think it's too light. So,
unless you line it with something heavier, but then even then you're gonna it's gonna be an ironing issue. It's good dress weight.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So turquoise.
Oh, you know what? I think I know what I want to make out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, this is interesting because I think it's more of a you fabric. So the bow tie box.
Yes.
Is definitely more of a me fabric because I knew exactly what to make from that.
Yes.
And then this, I've had it for like a month, and I'm just keep looking at it, going, don't know what to do with that. And then like this fabric.
I'm thinking of a matched set of a shawl top and pants.
So see, this is another one where I think it's more you than me.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to make with it, and now I've made something and I struggle to wear it. But anyway, yeah. So we'll see what we come up with for turquoise. Yeah. No
It's
idea.
got quite a strong fragrance.
It does. No more garlic.
No more garlic. Yes. Okay, I'm going to be wearing that for the next week until I can get the garlic out of my breath and my hair and.
Okay, so
Now we do this.
we do dinner for next week. So we've got.
But if anyone gets Maine, we have to draw again.
Well, no, not gonna get mine because we use the old ones.
Oh.
We've got clean cards because these ones are getting a bit ratty. Jack has already drawn Maine, which means he's already drawn the theme for the next box, which is going to be
so
revealed at the
sorry.
end.
I don't know why I did that.
Revealed at the end.
I forgot what we were doing.
Well, you need to pick one of those.
And I just got up and did my... Okay. Oh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want an excuse to eat cheesecake, but that's only because of what I'm wearing. Oh, and I got dessert.
So I got starter, and my theme is going to be... Not that one, because that looks like a Jack posted. Oh, Delft. Am I on a starter? Oh, Delft.
Yeah.
Oh, hard cheese and crackers.
Eat them in bread, man. And mayonnaise.
Oh,
No.
and this is also, I think this is Delft, but it's written with my left hand, so.
Bittenballen. Or,
Oh, yeah.
actually, there was a post on what a blogger that travelled to Delft. There's a very famous sandwich shop, but it's sandwiches made of raw meat. So,
They do lots of like pickled herring and stuff, eh?
well, yeah, but this was beef tartare and raw ham in sandwiches. So they're so Dutch to not even bother cooking the meat. Oh, so create outfit using vintage vintage decor as inspiration. That's going to be challenging for dessert. Create an outfit using vintage decor as inspiration. Okay.
Okay.
So, vintage decor. Well, that's, lots of brown and amber and orange. Okay.
Delft pottery. So next week for starter, I have Delft. Jack has a main of Jane Fonda. Ayana has a dessert of something inspired by vintage
decor. Yeah.
And then the theme for our next box is going to be Jane Fonda. So, fun times. Might be another one of the me boxes. Okay, that's probably it from us today. It's been a pretty big one. So we'll leave
Yes, we will go.
She's falling asleep, so we'll wrap it up.
Yes. Oh, but they've stopped partying.
And get me home. Okay. We'll
Okay.
catch you next week. Bye. Oh, the photos at the end are from
Oh, yes.
the walk on Saturday. Bye.
Bye-bye.